Hey everyone, this is Gabriel Garcia here. Just want to talk to you today about the biggest mistake that you can make in your wholesaling business. And again, this is the biggest mistake that you can make in your wholesaling business. This happened to me, and I see it happen to a bunch of wholesalers. When you start getting successful, you start closing deals, and you start making pretty good income, anywhere from $5,000, $10,000, even more a month, and things are starting to go well. And so the biggest mistake that I've seen wholesalers do is that they start getting properties, they start getting income in, and now they want to try something new. They want to go into rehabbing because they think that there's more profits for them in rehabbing. But let me tell you what'll happen if you're not prepared to go into rehabbing. If you don't have set systems in place, if you don't have financial systems in place, and you don't actually have private money in place to fund 100% of your property, of your flip, and your repairs, what's going to happen is you're going to start investing your own cash into these rehabs, and what's going to happen is you're going to have cash flow problems. And if some of you guys have already going through this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Is you're going to be used to a business where cash comes in every single month, and you relatively have low overhead, low expenses. But once you start taking on rehabs, you're going to start seeing so much cash going out of your business, and before you know it, you're going to be what's called real estate rich and cash poor. And you're going to find yourself in a position where you're struggling to make payroll, or you can't pay a vendor, and pretty much the worst possible thing that can happen is you stop marketing. You turn off the machine that supports your business. You turn off the machine that brings in all the deal flow, that brings in all the cash for you. You got to shut it off because you don't have any money to keep it going. All your money's invested into a rehab where, yeah, you may make 20 or 30 grand more on that one deal, but you know what? Maybe you could have got 2, 3, 4, 5 more deals by keeping marketing, and not going through all the headaches that you're going to have to face with rehabbing. So I'm not discouraging you from getting into rehab, but I'm just trying to warn you beforehand that you may get excited to get into it, and it's not all that it appears to be. You can make a very profitable business wholesaling. And if you are going to go into rehab, you need to have private money. If you don't have private money, then that can fund all your projects, that can fund your entire rehab, your entire purchase, and even give you some more cash to support your business, it's probably not wise to get into it. Either that, or you have so much cash built up that you can put aside a separate escrow account for your rehab, put money in there to cover that rehab, and you still have enough money to run your business consistently without that property closing, without having to need cash for that new rehab to come in to still market for 3 months or 6 months down the road. Because I guarantee you there's going to be rehabs that you're going to think are going to be done in 3 months. They're going to take a year, they're going to take 6 months, they're going to take a long time, delays are going to happen, and you're going to have a bunch of cash issues. So again, I'm just kind of doing this video in hopes that if you see this, or you're going through this, you kind of understand that, again, rehabbing is not all what it appears to be. I rehab in my business, and I love doing it. I love the creative aspect, and I love going for the bigger margins. But at the beginning part, it came with a huge burden and a huge headache. So again, if you're wholesaling, don't just jump into rehabbing yet. If you are going to get into rehabbing, like I said, raise private money first where you can fund your entire project. Or if you don't have private money and you have to use other alternative sources where you need to put your own cash, make sure that you have enough cash to still run your overhead, and you can run all your overhead for your business for the next 3 to 6 months without needing that rehab income to come in. Because if not, taking the rehab is not worth the hassle. It's not worth the extra $20,000, $30,000. The peace of mind and having cash flow to come into your business will provide way much more ROI than getting that rehab done. And trust me, I tell you this from experience, from having done over 400 transactions already within the last few years. So I say this with a lot of problems that I've gone through on my own, and kind of just sharing this so that way you don't make the same mistakes that I did. So, you know, if the video, hope this video can help you out. Hope this video can improve your business. Hope you guys have a kick-ass year, and I'll talk to you soon. All right.